import crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
I suppose these are my...
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest. Only don't go rushing on.
What is true peace, I wonder?
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, it will be an honor to serve by your side.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark... I am attentive and loyal, and prefer... Are you fit to travel? It is of vital import that we have a present. The Pretender need not be present.
Thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world? Should it meet such a fate? Would become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle, naught would be born into its same chaos, great and surviving. Such a simple matter shall not choose.
No. Stay.
You find it strange, but this is your world. Alas, yet that world you stand at, innumerable will, you alone, what you see, behold. Twill all come to, as it has failed to be chosen, and as in the blink of an eye, the sickle of the I would advise you, perhaps, in doing, and know, how shall you fare?
Sir Fulvio, the artist who Service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You're in your hands. Much obliged.
dare I say it? You trounced us well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to be. You have my protection.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
No longer do I am, despite my past, the being as to the yet my despair. Do you understand? Alas, indeed. I was dubbed the yes. How else to explain what falter not and
I see you have returned. The Mad Sovereign has called. If you would save the people, this place may chance to...
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
We too, as we walked, one in despair and one for fear. Yet, you hold fast to your strength of will.
Since time... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to a benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
The sky glows red with Caril. Morvea Kuruir. You no Halan Lomemel. I am called. My brother taught me to speak. I learned the word. Others of York. Oh, but I cannot stay. Of late, the Arbahar. The sky glows red with fury. But what have we done? My duty is the Arbahart. She is nature. We have always lived in, yet a special kind. Once, now, do you know of this if you find any?
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Lord Phasis' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
We're here, Master. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Materials near Mount Alice. With Brocker, so ask away. My hammer is at your disposal. Sir. Pleasure doing business with you. With Brocker's teeth, so ask away. My hammer is at your Don't suppose there's any chance we can just stay put. Pleasure doing business with you.
War and peace. Got some work for me? I've naught to do. Look around if you want, but be sure to buy aught.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Well met.
do not understand. What has befallen our world?
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword.
I suspected it. One might hypothesize. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. I found the poor creature collapsed, recognizing you. I thought it possible. Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I could not. Ah, yes. After you, that was perhaps a host of Luz, the Oracle. As she tells it, 'tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the... Indeed. In your absence, I had... Tell me, Arisen. So could that have been the World 4? Yet why would... And speculate now, if you can find...
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Worry not.
I believe I know whom we must seek. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Follow me, if you would. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off.
Any chance to be alone?
Not a foe in sight.
A brief respite is naught to decline. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. I shall finish this for the Arisen! going to take all of
Watch out! Don't waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
This means that when we truly defeat them with their thoughts, that's what we have.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Gentle mighty creature, by all appearances. You don't recognize
That beast was an abomination. With none of the majesty of the dragon true,
Full glad I was to see it fell.
no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Of course it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a Canaanian hill that was yet to be seen.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
My thanks. Don't be modest.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Resting when and where you can is the secret to weathering a long journey. Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This looks as if 'twill take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
Contraptions like these are best used when and as we find them.
I shan't let them harm you. Nicely done.
Nothing of it.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have it.
Follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Pray, follow me. The day grows darker with our every step.
Already?
I will protect you.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
It's gone from bad to worse. Thank you, friend. This place does not have... I'd gladly accompany... Follow me. See you...
Oh, few materials are more coveted than this.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Tis a jail of sorts, this place. They were supposed to be digging... I confess, I don't...
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Although I was wholly unconscious, I could still feel you, Arisen. Like a heartbeat, warm and constant. And so my faith in our bond remains steadfast.
'Twas an ordeal indeed.
Well, they refuse to leave. I know they don't die. I never wanted to be. I suppose that's why I can't... At any rate,
The command came and we are to remain here.
I implore you.
So they're staying, and they told you that. It's strange. But never mind that. 'Twas the Overseers. When the world changed, but on his way out, I expect that order... Listen, friend. If the Overseers command, use that key to have a look around. Best keep your eyes peeled for the
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those fell artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here.
Right you are.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Why? Perusing. Your leisure, sir. Always a pleasure.
Methinks we picked up a key somewhere.
Put it in the lock. We'll soon know if 'tis the right one.
So the pawns were being held here by the power of this god sway. Now they ought be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea.
so? I'll wager he thought he always was us. At any rate, I only hope they'll heed my... But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to... My word! With this, now there's no chance of any of them. Seems I've no end of things. I appreciate all you've done here.
With this, their evacuation is all but assured. God's ways are loathsome artifacts, but I suppose they have... their uses.
Outstanding.
Peruse at your leisure,
Watch the hot bubbling! Prison is starting to blaze before my very eyes!
I knew you would fail, Master.
You seem like some catching up to do!
That was certainly worthwhile.
Pull back! My magic. What's right there?
Light of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
Indeed. Vermont feels a world away. You'll not live to regret it!
Behold, go forth, Talos! You see Arisen?
No, a ballista.
This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
You see Arisen? 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 You see Arisen?
red clouds are receding. Did the pawn within impel the statue to action? I shan't let it on. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
You find it strange, but this is your alas. Yet that world you stand at, innumerable wills, you alone, what you see before, behold. Twill all come as it has failed in the blink of an eye. I would advise, perhaps, in doing and know, how shall you fare?
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. I'll go and open the chest.
No longer do I, despite the magnus, the being as to the yet I despise. Do you understand? Alas, indeed. I was dubbed, yes. How else to explain? Oh, falter not, and
I see you have returned. The Mad Sovereign. If you would save the... For this place may chance...
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
I quite agree. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I should only hope I serve to satisfaction.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
The very world.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right. Should you need to communicate in please dispense with the form. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger.
I am called. My brother taught me to speak. I learned the words, but others of your kind have come here. But my people... Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, the Arbor Heart. She is nature's very... We have always lived, yet, a special kind. Once, a dwarf. Now, do you know of this substance, if you find any?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. With Fench...
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder.
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the batal...
If you see him on your journey... The sky glows red with fury. But what have...
Follow me, if you would.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the
Aye. Looking for Scale Cinder, are we? Well, you're in a lot. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. Elves and dwarves don't get... Unless... Listen, all elven fairs. Course, no dwarf, but the fact of the matter is...
So the blacksmith ought to grant us some Gwefencha in exchange for Nutriarb. Shall we inform Miss Darren of this, Master? If you would be so...
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph.
The sky glows. Have you found Gwefencha? But elves and dwarves, you believe he will if Nutriarb? Are you certain? It is a pungent, but I shall prepare. Would you be willing to gather? You won't have to go far to find. I thank you. Bring them to me, and
Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
I suppose 'tis so.
Elelot osto silfa malantha alecano mine. In fair avehum. Angudu telpe.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Darren? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
the sky glows red. Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. My people dwell in the mountains, so this dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish. These fish already stink of the sea. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat. I must... It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink, It is ready. I fear the dwarven, but I will trust in you. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Never have I...
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
So you'll be bringing the elf here, anon? Huh?
Your pawn is nowhere.
So you'll be bringing the... Your bag? And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale sin. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with...
Yes.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me. You put that... Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need... Come on, you two. The cap...
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
'Tis easily done.
A customer then. That changes things.
Tire me out.
What am I supposed to do? I'll take any chance not to think.
You would have me lead? Consider it done. There's aught not quite right about that dragon.
Tis a formidable foe, regardless.
Indeed. Our men have thrown the sum of our might against it.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Please be done. I'm perfectly capable of making such decisions. Myself. Strike hard enough, might not have to live twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. By all appearances, easily redirect its focus to our attacks.
Very well.
That dragon was hideous to behold.
only hope we do not meet another of its ilk.
Reckon you can do as you please, eh?
Right, here we are. Oi!
What's all this racket? You imbecile! You...
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought...
A gift.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your... I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect it...
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course!
Truly?
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? Anyway, good luck. I'll be... Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping. Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Where else can I look?
To think the world exists so suddenly and so utterly is a frightful thing. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I must get as... My heart flutters with unease. Will the Nutriarch truly be enough to persuade...
Oh! Are you done collecting up? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till Darren's done as well, then head back, eh?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, for now, I must return, and I hope you will come visit us again. And I must thank you as well.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock would say this. Now, there's no two ways about it. You can't go wrong with it. You've got to be joking.
Looking for aught in particular? Go on, have a look.
Welcome, and have you brought me a quince? Pray, do a man a kindness. Always a pleasure.
Looking for aught in particular?
Not much has changed since I was a girl.
This place fills me with unbidden events.
Anything.
I've got
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
Portable resources can achieve a little.
It's quiet.
I suspected as one might In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. I found the poor recognizing you. I thought it possible. Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I couldn't. Ah, yes. After you, that was perhaps a host of dragons descended from the Luz, the Oracle. As she tells it, is surely only a matter of time. Indeed, in your absence, I had. Tell me, Arisen, what became. So following, could that have been the world? Yet why would such... And speculate now, if you can find a way...
Oh, Master, how long I've slept. But worry not.
Would that I knew more of this world's...
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Where to now?
Surely I know the tune.
I've got to focus.
Not at the expense of my duty.
You've...
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourself.
So, Manella, you don't...
No, you don't understand. We shan't weather this collapse. Ah, with the world in such thus did I return. I maintain all but enough of my woes. You wish us, after all, if we sit on our horn, alas, should we proceed with every soul as such, and should you encounter such efforts, will, as for me, 'tis no mere tap.
That's quite... That's quite enough. You'll get what's...
As for me,
That's quite enough.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You've pushed...
How am I supposed to...
come to think of it, being a thief made for exciting times. I had. As for me,
Stand strong!
We're still in the fight! Well met.
Oi! Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there, put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. Is this some kind of joke? You can bloody have it.
I owe you thanks. This ought to be a lesson to me, I suppose. I've taken all humans for come to think of it.
Your response has proven their prejudice is faulty. I dare say those gentlemen will bury the hatchet anon.
not a bad idea.
You slander my honor. This is no bit.
Now, if we are to do otherwise, who?
Well, sir, this knave. He said my swordsman.
'Twas your dear father.
This knave dare. He said my swordsman.
'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel.
Very well. I'll not force the issue.
Let her. How dare you!
Such humiliation, shot.
Look at us! Put in our place like
I ought to thank you.
I consider your lesson well taught. Methinks I'd best reapply myself.
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
That's not happening.
I've had well enough.
I reckon the world would be better.
Oi, you!
Aye, leave up.
Have you lost a...
Reckon you can just cut it? What's the matter with you?
Things appear to have quietened down around the city. Shall we bring word of our doings to Sir Manella?
You'll get what's coming to you.
Ah, the people of Batar. We shall see the fruits prey return to Empress. Heavens only know how many lives you...
What say we report back to Empress Nadine? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
Very well, if I must.
Some of us lost track of time.
Always fight hardest when I'm backed into a corner.
My devotion as well I should be.
Raven never gold in my pocket.
Her Majesty...
Stay your hand, Vera. Come hither. We would...
What am I to do?
One, you have our gratitude. Your journey continues. Yet, though we have we thought that would you be willing? Of course, you are free to decline. If pray, excuse the indeed. For
Akbatal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely.
That was certainly worthwhile. Shall we see how Har village fares of late, Master? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I've got to focus. More must be urged to evacuate.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Lomentari. Lungtena peli telumi.
the
I
sky,
fear for the...
at long last, life buds anew from the arbor. If we make a cutting from her bough, we can make our home in any land. And though we may leave the arbor behind, we will I wish to speak with Father.
As arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him.
You have my support.
Lungtena peli.
Findelnar.
Kasinki Fionar elwi.
Morvani moriv neveatara morivin. Yav morin garina surne kemen ros herenon yav koruir. Falis isel rod lintar. Ne yav
Nullis amanda kill.
herenon nun liaf findelnar morivin orne osto. Firnis
Alcarwa fir ane martir. Tindume ingarina fa alme Alcarwa. Eteler sorne an fameltol. Vanelin huror soron. Kasinki lera nefir heranon.
That man's head is harder than the Arbor Heart's trunk. Let's demonstrate the cutting's resilience and prove him mistaken.
Of course.
I feel... nigh invincible.
exploiting our enemy's weakness. I shan't let them harm you. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Kas aidalia.
Nenamboe Yavstir Kemenros Urunet.
Duintarmi kinale ne melto linka. Palan hiar elorato ala. Nenwen mor Yavstir lalasta.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say.
Your fight continues, does it not?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames. My curative magics are at your disposal.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. You weren't expecting
source of its power. Let us not miss this chance to strike it.
The creature is defeated! He's hoping this will be enough to smooth the red clouds advance for a while.
It's gone from bad to worse.
Better with two. Allow me.
Make haste, before I'm shaken loose.
race does not have long left. I'd gladly accompany you. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Though I was unconscious, I could always sense your presence, Arisen. And so my faith in our bond remains steadfast.
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging up old ruins or some such. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs of the operation. Underlings like myself were given orders, and little else, you see. Well, they refuse to leave. I know they don't die like... I never wanted to be here. I suppose that's why I can't bring my... At any rate, I've tried...
The command came a month. We are to remain here.
I implore you,
So they're staying, and they told you that. It's strange. But never mind that. More importantly, it was the Overseer's doing. When the world changed, but on his way out, I expect that order... Listen, friend. If the Overseer's command, use that key to have a look. Best keep your eyes peeled for the
Pawns need only obey the true Arisen. I suspect one of those fell artifacts employed at the coronation is at work here.
I quite agree.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
A door of sturdy make. It will be impossible without the key.
Let us return once we've the key in hand.
No matter how you look at it.
So, I'll wager he thought he always was us. At any rate, I only hope they'll heed... But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach... My word! With this, now there's no chance. It seems I've no end of... I appreciate all you've done here.
With this, their evacuation is all but assured. God's ways are loathsome, art. Facts, but I suppose they have their uses.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Well, Master, how is the day treating you then?
You'll not live to regret this.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Most impressive, Master.
But see, Master's catching up to do.
A resounding success. I espy the remains of an ox cart. Do the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred?
The roads are hardly safe.
Careful now.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Burning griffin hits the worm, as they say.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. 'Tis a surprise to behold yon statue again.
Behold! Go forth, Talos!
A pawn is within that statue. What is the meaning of this?
You seal it?
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Does a ballista, Arisen?
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
Advance!
This was your doing, was it not? It was enough to give me hope.
Truly, the strength...
You seem distracted.
Perhaps you believe that I seek to bring in power in this world.
Arisen?
Well, 'twould seem that this man is aware of...
I confess I know not what you... Nor do I care. Be you a transcendent being of a piece, know that you have no right to deem this...
He bears a will strong and true. Had he but chosen a different path, he would have made a fine Arisen. Yet, there's no sense lamenting what might have been. After all, what need is there for a...
You underestimate mortal kind. Mark my words. The day will come when I divine, and on that day I shall free it from its yoke, from the burden of this loathsome... Did my matter? I will not be continue your fight.
We could do with the lantern's light. Some lights would be helpful.
Never thought I'd see the day when I'd be in here.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we may.
I shot till our heads turned upon
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
shall rise to meet it. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. Troubling you, Master. I cannot imagine why anything should.
What manner of creation is Talos, I wonder? And what compelled it to vanquish our foe?
My husband and I are simple folk. In these perilous times, pray leave us be, sir.
Now we shall be able to transport ourselves here at any time. So... long as we've a ferry stone with us.
What manner of calamity befalls us? Is the matter an... 'Twould pain me to leave this place behind, but mayhap you...
Tis no small wonder that Oxguards have ceased operation in the state of things.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Avoid flames Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
The battalion, you're not one of us, so... Oh, Father, but I think we're a bit short. In fact, a blacksmith and a smith. Well, if you'd have naught to do with us, I can only hope, and while you're taking care of that...
I had no idea that such a couple dwelled on the outskirts of Volcanic Island. Were you aware, Master?
Now that is a surprise.
You know, I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you... a roof over your head, at least. Much obliged.
These writings could be of import?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I've, truth be told, I'm of half a... mind to pack up and leave. Much obliged.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
We've arrived well enough.
I, my husband and I are simple folk. In these perilous... Pray leave us be, sir. I'm sorry. You'd have us evacuate with the encampment?
Now. Our stranger or no, our guest, that's the mark of a good sort, and I trust my...
But, Ghost-Offer, what of your...
Besides, I'd rather I could...
Oh, Ghost-Offer, how can I...
Oof! Confound this back of mine! Don't trouble yourself with me.
Very well, sir. We shall join you.
Let us see our charges to the... encampment. But be mindful, the path seems much challenging since last we walked it. We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may, we will triumph.
Well, here we are. How long before the evacuation?
Would you find... let him know that we'll wait...
Sir.
How many times must... Now bugger off and leave...
Ah, good. I'm afraid there's another... It concerns the fellow. A man, something of a... I sought him out to tell... I must confess. Could I prevent this point? He thinks in...
Perhaps we might speak with this Sir Lamond? The
Aye? I'm here to live my life as I see fit. Aye. Why don't ye do it? Oi! I heard out you...
Sir Lamont has refused to lend his aid, and it seems there's little hope of changing his mind. Let us inform Sir Ernest.
So, Sir, the hour of our depart will be slow going. Yet, come what may.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the
I quite agree. Shall we see how our village fares of late, Master? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head.
Oh, how I've longed to...
Wait for the new equipment. A quiet days of...
I'll sleep better without it. Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment. Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Could it be time's flow has been altered?
Indeed. All we once held to be true is now changed.
Is there no way to return things to how they were before? Must face our foe, however fearsome it may be. Fall back, and I will heal you with my hand. Wait a moment.
We let it go around me. It has devastating potential. Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. I shan't let them harm you. Look there! Are those inflamed portals? Divine! If so, they may be the source of its power.
It doesn't belong. finish up my gear for tomorrow.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Sir Arisen just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well.
Oh, oi! What are you doing standing up?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of.
Is that right? You did it once of...
My apologies for the chiefs, yet he speaks truly. Pray, calm the beast.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I think I
Sorry, that's twice you're more than a friend to her. Truly, we cannot
Hear it,
Jonas!
This blasted beast. How many times there can be no doubt?
Forgive me.
Jonas! You would say that. Seems to me.
Jonas, please!
Fair!
I do apologize, but we mustn't let this... I do hope you shall visit us again.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me.
Peruse at your... Since time... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser... drakes as well. Bring me what ye read. Then I bid ye farewell.
While you're here, eh? I suppose. I'm a mop.
With Brocker's teachings on, so ask away. My hammer is at your dis... disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
Since time. Remember, draconic blood flows through the vein. Then I bid ye farewell. Since times of... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of... lesser drakes. As well. Then I bid ye farewell.
I'm a must.
How might I be of service? Stop by again soon. Welcome, and well met.
Do come again.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
No need to overthink it. You can... change it on a whim. Pleasure doing business with you. Hoy! No need to overthink it. Well, got any findings to share? Many thanks.
Fancy a gander? I've... I'm good for sale.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
How glad I am to see you safe. The end bow, 'twas a tragedy. You would, ever since the fall of... If there is safe harbor, I doubt methinks your majesty, after the fall solved, if the people will heed...
'Tis admirable how Regent Kin Sven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
No quarrel here.
Well met. Pleasure doing business with...
Few are looking. I've never seen business this dry in all my...
I pray no.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Wonder if there's any...
This is quite a quandary.
So you've come. Captain Brandt has all... Truth be told, so long as my ministers have approved the only remaining... I have tried to make her... However, if I cannot convince her... Now, there are a few... We will require... Might I prevail... You may assure him that the... Would you be... You may assure him that the royal treasure...
Queen Regent, decent between you and me. Have you come to claim that I shall go to the grave? So do as you will.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Wish they were in my boots. What to do about that? They only knew.
Well, this is no good.
Be gone with...
And if you think I require the use of...
What are you doing? Put that... No! Spare me!
You've pushed your luck too far.
I fear for my life.
This co- Well, as a matter of fact, it didn't sit right, see? Anyhow, and if that craven comes...
Minister Allard has fled. And good riddance. I doubt there ever was a more cravenly character in all Vermund.
It's no great shock to me. Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.